Hello, my name is Edwin Garcia and welcome back to my channel. Today I have a really big announcement. I am launching my very own Patreon and I need your help to make sure I continue making the best basketball coverage possible. I'm really excited about this and I've been working on it for quite some time, so let's get into the details of what this Patreon is going to include. Here we have the very first tier, which is Rookie. With this one, you're just getting started. A little goes a long way, and every dollar makes a difference. You get exclusive access to Patreon-only posts and the ability to vote on Patreon-only polls. Next tier up is the Pro tier. In the Pro tier, you're in. You're supporting, and you're a pro. You get early access to all YouTube videos and podcast episodes. So right here, right now, I'm going to announce it. I'm going to have a Chicago Sky podcast. I've never done it. I'm going to do it now. It'll be bi-monthly, so there'll be 2 podcast episodes every single month. I'm so excited about it. And if you're joining my Patreon, you will get early access to the podcast, plus all previous tiers. Next tier up is the All-Star tier. Hey now, you're an All-Star. You'll get a newsletter style post that rounds up all my content, plus all previous tiers. Last but certainly not least is the Hall of Famer tier. With the Hall of Famer tier, you are a legend. Your commitment and dedication to the game is celebrated by us all. Your name in the credits of all YouTube videos and your name is in the podcast show notes. And complete access to the post archive to catch up on all my work. Plus all previous tiers. So how awesome is that? If you really want to, you can be a Hall of Famer. You can call yourself a Hall of Famer if you are part of the Hall of Famer tier on my Patreon. I've been working so hard on making the best basketball coverage I possibly can. I've worked really hard on Sky and the Shy and growing my Twitter presence and my website, and the same thing with Lakers Takes, growing the social media channels I have for the Lakers as well as the website. So if you are following me already, if you're watching this video, you probably know I've been doing Lakers videos and I've been doing Chicago Sky and Lakers articles for quite some time. Now with this Patreon, I'm doubling down on that commitment I'm making to you, and I'm adding 2 YouTube videos on the Chicago Sky. I've never done Chicago Sky videos. I've only done Lakers videos. Now we're adding Chicago Sky to the equation. I'm also adding for the first time ever my very own podcast on the Chicago Sky. So that's really exciting, and that's going to be a bi-monthly podcast where I am rounding up the news, talking about the games. Hopefully we get a couple interviews down, a couple special guests, a couple co-hosts. I'm really excited about making the Chicago Sky podcast that I'm going to launch the best it possibly can. So once again, I need your help. I need your help so I can continue doing this, so I can continue growing my presence, so we can build a community and show people that yes, we are willing to support basketball coverage. We're willing to push the game forward in making more content, growing as a community here on Patreon, and growing the game from the men's and the women's side. And especially the women's side means a lot to me because that's how I really started with this basketball coverage. It all started with the Chicago Sky. It started with the WNBA, and it's going to continue with the WNBA with this Patreon. So I really appreciate if you share this, if you like this, and if you can, please consider becoming a patron. That's it for now. Thank you for your time, and I hope you consider becoming part of my Patreon.